Hey guys, Scout here, the Hopeless Wanderer. So, where am I today? I am back in Auckland, New Zealand. Terry and I got in last night, just barely after dark, to her friends, Trish and Gary's house, north of Auckland here. So, we rolled in, not quite sure what was going on. Terry's travel agent was trying to get her on a flight tomorrow. Turns out we're both getting out on the 25th, which is Wednesday. Today is Friday in New Zealand. So we're going to both be getting out next Wednesday. We were able to get on the same flight, at least out of New Zealand, to LA, and then we'll split from there, and I'll head back up to Albany, and she'll head up to Terrace. But so we had a nice couple days. We stopped back by Hobbiton so that Terry could see it. They couldn't get us both on a tour till like 3 or 4 hours later, so I just sent her on the tour. I'm like, you can't be this close and not go. So she got to see that. We had, a nice visit with her cousin in Rotorua. We headed up, like I said, we stopped at Hobbiton for a couple hours, and then we headed on up to Auckland. We got in last night, had a nice visit with Trish, and so today we kind of decided, once we saw what was happening with flights and whatnot, we took a kind of a lazy day today. We went to the winery, did a wine tasting, had some cheese. We went to the crystal shop. So it was actually pretty cool. Tomorrow, Terry and I are going to head out. We're going to try to loop the north end of the North Island while we're still here, and we have the bikes for a couple more days. So we're going to ride up one side of the coast and try to get all the way up to Cape Reinga, which is as far north as you can go in New Zealand, and then come back down the other side. Terry's going to drop her bike off back to the guy she bought it from, and then we're going to head down. I'm going to drop my bike off back at the rental place, and they're going to scoop us up in the car and bring us back to their house for the night. And this way we can both fly out at the same time, and it's all set. But I just gotta share some of this beauty. This is a very beautiful house that they have here. Nice lush green. It did pour this morning, and then the sun came out this afternoon, and now it's getting cloudy again. But just a beautiful piece of property they have here, and so we're just hanging out. I'm gonna walk over here and show you guys the other side. But so that's the plan for now. I really appreciate everybody kind of breathing a sigh of relief that we're getting home, and I'm glad that we're both able to get home together. Now the issue will just be to sort out, all the flights and rentals and everything else that got canceled in the meantime, and see how much of our money we can get back on that. Most places are being pretty generous about it, so we'll see. It's kind of hard to do a lot of this on the fly from your phone. Little Bit's been trying to help me out from back in Florida, and it's just tough because a lot of places won't even deal with you unless you're 10 to 14 days out from your flight, which a lot of mine aren't. We were supposed to be in Australia from the 28th of March until the 17th, so I can't do anything with that flight out of Australia. I can't do anything with my flight out of Canada back down to Dallas. I really don't think that I'm going to be able to make Motalk. I'm maybe still going to try, depending on what happens getting home. I've kind of been joking, saying the irony is going to be that I'm going to get through this. New Zealand's probably one of the cleanest countries with this pandemic right now, and I'm leaving it to come back to New York, which is probably one of the scummiest, dirtiest ones with cases. But just look at this, just beautiful, lush green country, nice rural setting here. Very relaxing, very, very accommodating. So it's going to be kind of funny if I get home and self-quarantine and then end up with catching this crap from work. But I without knowing the uncertainties of what's going to be happening with international flights, it's just kind of short of buying a boat and trying to sail back to North America, we kind of have to get out and pull the plug. So neither one of us are very happy about that, but there's not a whole lot we can do about it at this point. You know, Terry's in a much tighter spot because she could lose her health care and whatnot if she doesn't get back. So we really have to make this effort to get back, but we're gonna do the best we can for the next couple days while we're here. We're gonna live it up. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna see as much as we can on this. You know, I keep joking that it's the New Zealand trial version. So we're gonna see what we can see, and hopefully, you know, when or if we can ever get back here. We've already covered this end of the island fairly thoroughly, and we'll be able to head south and get the South Island and catch up with the folks down there. So that's where we're at right now. We're just kind of, like I said, we're kind of in a holding pattern. So what do we do when we get in a holding pattern? We're gonna go for a ride. So for now, I'm Scout. I'm out. Adventure on.